Hello, welcome to SoundBridge. In this tutorial, we're going to show you how to use the Doppler effect. So just to explain that, the Doppler effect or the Doppler shift happens when the sound source and the listener are moving towards each other or away from each other. And that is most noticeable if you've heard that many times in your lifetime when a car passes by. So you can hear that distinct sound, meaning that as the car is coming closer to you, it sounds like the pitch of the sound it's emitting is rising, and as it moves away from you, the pitch is declining, so lowering down. And that happens because the wavelength of the frequency that it's emitting every next wave cycle a little bit sooner than it would because it's moving closer to you. And when it's moving away, the pitch declines because every next wavelength is emitted a little bit after, so a little bit further away, so it seems like the pitch is declining. Now, this effect got its name by an Austrian physicist, Christian Doppler, who described the phenomenon first in the 1800s. And let me show you what you can do with it. I have a drum loop set up right here, so let me play you that loop dry, all right, just so you can hear it first. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of Doppler effect. Well, a little bit, a lot of it. And it's gonna sound like this drum loop is passing by, like it's emitted from a moving car. So let's see what it sounds like. I'm gonna shorten the time it takes to pass by. Let's try that. So you can see it sounds like it passed by us. Now, what we can also do in this Doppler effect is change the time. We can change the direction, so you can go from left to right. We can change the gain. As you've seen it pass from right to left, we can change that so it passes, from left to right. And we can choose how much of that panning is going to be involved right there. So it could have no panning at all. It could seem like it's only passing from the front to the back from the listener. Yeah, so it doesn't have to pass from left to right. It can go front to back, just like this. Listen. You see that right in the center. So it doesn't really have to go left to right or right to left. It can go back forth. We have that option. We can choose how much of that pitch modulation is going to be happening, that pitch that actually makes us think it's passing by. It's producing actually that Doppler effect. And of course the gain, because as something is further away, it sounds quieter. As it's coming closer, it's becoming louder. So we can choose how much of that gain modulation is going to be happening. So what this effect does, it emulates the Doppler effect, and it does so by using the gain, the pitch, panning if you so choose, and it chooses some other things that can affect as well, like adding reverb, because all of that Doppler effect could be happening in an enclosed space. So we could be adding reverb on the far parts of this modulation so that it seems like when it's far away, that sound source in a room is going to be heard much less than the actual reverberation that it's creating in a big room, let's say. And then as it's coming closer, it becomes louder. So the direct sound from the sound source becomes louder than the reverberation. So we can actually add that effect as well. So let's hear that too. So you see, as it's going away, it's actually creating much more reverb on the edges so that it seems like it's even further away from you in an enclosed space. Of course, we can change the track time, we can change where it's gonna be at the beginning and the end phase. We can change the mode, it could just happen once or just rotate, like always go in a loop. And that is actually only useful when you're manually triggering when it's going to start its cycle. Yeah, if it's based on the energy, it's going to start whenever it senses any audio coming in. Yeah, and those are the effects that you can do. So use the Doppler effect creatively in your music, sound design, and if you like the video, subscribe to our channel, give it a like, and if you want more tutorials, you can go to our YouTube channel, check out more of those. You can check out our blog as well. It's fully packed with tutorials just like this about different techniques for different things. And if you have any questions about it, you can ask it on our forum. So go to SoundBridge.io, have fun.